Так, всіх вітаю. Тут на підрубі. Всіх вітаю. Зупинились ми тут на якомусь екшончикі. Ця частина буде не дуже довгою. Оп. Оп. Лягамно. А, ми вдвох з тобою тут зараз? Розумію, почув. А ну, давай. Оце. Так, а ну тепер давай ось це спробуємо. Всі здохли? Блін, а з ним буде дуже прикольний комбінінг. З цим його агро. У мене буде час зарядити сильно плюшку. Бо я зазвичай грібаю, поки я її заряджаю. Йопи твою мать, налякався. Так, а це ж я ходив, да, нив. Хочу дракона, хочу дракона. На, юб, дракона. А! Не вогонь. А, це ж самий початок ми тут були. Я думав, що щось знайоме. Це ж прям самий початок. Епілог тут був, точно. Тут же ж місто було, оце захищало, наче як щось. Хто з ким воює? В Анаторії, типу, да, воюють з якоюсь гвардією там місцевою. Там нічого нового не заникано, ні? Наче ні. Так, а де Нева? О, обожнював. Тільки запитав і одразу відповідь.
Look, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right, let's see if I can get its attention. Here they come.
Take the shot.
Опа,
Past in
це ж богиня.
and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
А там інший бог.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go.
Ти що?
Give up the
Ага, вона поїла.
Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creation.
Та без проблем. Так, у нього там пухлинки, я бачу.
She's blighted. There's a strange feeling to her. The gods corrupted her.
That's unexpected. What should we do?
А є сенс по пухлинкам бити?
Done.
Я не розумію, чи є сенс. Ой! Поганець. От поганець. Ай, скіл імба якась.
Let's do this again. Got it.
Дай йоп. Та йди сюди.
I'm good to go.
Да, ну хп у нього багато.
We have toyed with these morsels long enough. Your strength is needed elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
Все? Бісрались?
It's gone, but it's wounded.
Gillenane will heal it. Then it'll come back stronger. If only we were faster. Or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if
Ми
you
б його
weren't here.
наплюшкували зараз.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanis. We're on our way.
Old Blood, Older. Що то там не побачив. Ачівочку дало шосту. За шосту частину. Ну, ми тут ніхера вже.
We chased away the dragon in Minrathus. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
How bad is it?
bad. To what extent, I cannot say. We're still tallying what we've lost. And who.
Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
Maybe not right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word. Please.
Окей, окей.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Then I can focus on Treviso. Once we find our footing,
Да-да-да.
the blood of these gods will flow.
Давай з наслідками розбиратись.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Да. Там, напевно, якийсь басяка буде. Там от в вежі в цій центральній.
Greetings, friends. Chance Candide, at your service.
I'm Rook.
Ah! Taya and Viago have mentioned that you can be trusted, and I require assistance. The Blight has piled itself onto the streets, choking off the city. We cannot have it. I will mark where it is worst. Please, go and clear it away. I see a Grey Warden in your party. You must know how to handle Blight, Sir Warden.
Just leave it to us.
Gladly.
How did it go?
We've sealed the public entrances that lead to the worst.
А де цей магазин? Внизу вам показується. А все, нема, да, тут? Це втрачено нафіг. Ой. Давай це поробимо. А що, тут ТП нема? Нема ТП?
Look at what the Blight's done to this place.
It's been a while since I was in Tevinter, but I remember you. I was chasing a rage like
The Voldorma job?
Бачу, он
Is that
гамно
what you
якесь.
call it? I call it a mess.
Then joining this team, it'll be just like old times.
Це вона, ну, типу, просто блокує, да?
But so do the crows that are protectors.
Як його дістати? Я не розумію. Серйозно? Вони тут ще?
Watch out! Behind you!
А як він? іноді стрибає на пробіл. А це не стрибок. А, типу, наново активувати.
There. That pile of blight. That's what Chance wanted us to clear out.
Can't let it spread. Viso's hurt as it is.
Target those blighted boils. That should weaken it.
Time to finish it.
It's working. We're weakening it.
That noise.
А чому?
New ones do.
Ах, ти паскудь.
Rook gets that one.
Keep it coming.
Guns from a distance.
I'm good to go.
А далі? Маленький рейндж, ёб твою мать. Я гадав, я там нормально зможу.
Not looking good.
Very stubborn. You can sit down. Trouble. Go.
Hit it now.
Так, нема сенсу з ними. Та йоп.
I caught my breath.
Rook, take that.
I hate to say it, we should take a look at that darkspawn. Something was off about it. This darkspawn's wearing a necklace. The pendant's shaped like a crow. We need to show this to Chance.
Це він, типу, для нас якийсь невідомий був, я так розумію, да?
Chance, got rid of the blight in the streets. But we also found this crow pendant on a darkspawn.
Is that?
А,
This was Ayers,
це свій був.
our trainer for the fledglings. She went missing. That darkspawn you fought must have been... May she rest. And sadly, I must ask you to search for another wayward crow.
Who is it?
Fletcher, our provider of fine goods, is also missing. They were sending me reports of Anton movements. Despite this blight, our invaders are planning something. Here are Fletcher's roots. If the blight found them, they deserve a clean end, like any crow.
Єптема. А. Всі тепешки позачинялися. А, вони досі тут тусуються? Може вони нічого не хочуть зробити? Ну, типу, може трішки почистити місто від цих уродів. О, прикольно. Він хавається? Неочікувано.
Consider it done.
Ага, зрозумів.
I'm on it. About it, Duvrin. Of course.
Там знову якісь шкрики вже ходять. Чую, ригає там.
It's Fletcher.
That's got it.
Ой-ой-ой. А, ми досі не вбили цього, я думав, що. Ой-ой-ой. Прям сюди давай.
Alright, that goes to you.
We should check the body to make sure it's really Fletcher. A sealed tube with notes in code. Should take this back to Chance and let him know Fletcher's in peace.
Ай! А.
Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker, guide them to your side.
Fletcher also had these notes.
Always scrupulous. If this is information on the Antom.
Are you alright?
Merely a cold.
Це теж тебе
Thank you,
кормить, да?
my friends. I must now think and figure out what the Antom are plotting.
Його теж кормить. О. А, ні, мені смола там ця потрібна була. Це не те, що мені треба, він дав. Так. Угу. 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 Поїхав тоді сюди. Щось з цим шизоїдом поговоримо. Да. мене ж скіл є. Ж є скілуха. Хм. Мгм. Блін, то і то непогано. Давай так. А всі прокачались, да? Угу. Ого, 6 аж. Ніфіга собі. А чому з нього все збилось? Серйозно? Він тепер не хоче хиляти через це, да? Приїхали. І отут у нього. Ну це, коротше. Це дебафи, коротше, да. Це дебафи. Так. Ну, мені, напевно, краще от її брати з собою. Що в мене Белара? Вона має хілку, да. По суті, вона має тут такий теж скіл. Ні, от її краще з собою добрати. Їй треба буде ще оце прокачати. Неф в мене 5, але Балара 6. Запукав трішки. Побазарив з цим лисим тюбіком.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
Він зараз проти нас це використає. Це точно проти нас використає. Хоча, ну, насрать, як нас буде називати, головне, що ми, ну, нормальну справу б зробили.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganan's army, You will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Ну, осаночка у Солоса, дай боже, спину тримає.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the Dragon Hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey,
Oh,
let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So, a Fade expert and a Dragon Hunter. I'll ask around about Dragon Hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations
Джайро,
and the
ви са
resulting
нашого
dimensional
полагодь.
peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
Та ти що?
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Да. Цей нас покинув все ж таки. Як мінімум на якийсь термін.
If that dragon had taken Minrathous, I hate to think what the Venatori might do with that sort of chaos.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade
Опа.
expert for the team?
Good evening.
Ля який.
Myrna, Volgoth, what's more of the Mornwatch doing here?
I've been writing to a senior Fade expert. Turns out he's a watcher like you, but I needed help tracking him down.
Thus we came.
You've done well since we last met at the Necropolis, Rook. Back straight.
Він мені
You wouldn't
подобається.
believe what I've seen since I left the Watchers.
No one truly leaves the Watchers.
Можна мені його в команду?
I recall I was encouraged to travel for a time.
It's brushed the dust from your bones.
So Balara's been in touch with one of our own necromancers?
Yes. Do you know Professor Emmerich Volkarin?
I've heard of him around the necropolis. Never met.
The professor specializes in the Fade and spirits, a truly powerful psychagogue. He's currently investigating a disturbance in the Shrouded Halls. Seek him there.
Thank you for the lead.
You're most welcome.
Rook, prepare well.
Agreed. The Shrouded Halls have lately been restless.
Почув. Мені подобається. Я хочу його в паті. Він Він кайфовий. Ти цю херню полагодила? М? Алло?
Manifestation.
Ай-яй-яй, трішечки. Ой. Ага. Все хочу. Та дивись, вісі армор буде все одно. Хм. Угу. А. А, по одному на кожне. Розумів. А що мені це коштує? Я щось плачу за це чи ні? Офігеть.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
I hope someone can. We don't want to fight another dragon without help.
Time to
Та
find out if the
спокійно.
crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
О, то ти прям прибралась, да? Ти. А, в тебе і скло. Йопту, в тебе тут ремонт прям нормальний відбувся. Ти собі і скло повставляла, да? Я так да, скло повставляла, і тут водички почистила, зробила. І собі отут берлогу якусь намотила. І горщики плюс-мінус розібрала. Ой, тут щось саджанці якісь, кавуни якісь наробила. Та ти що, ти молодець. І взагалі все рости почало. Зелененьке почало. А тут доріжка побудувалась. Яким таким макаром вона тут побудувалась? А, це цей. Новенький наш.
What?
Новенький.
You hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant a son.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
As long as he doesn't get out of hand.
No promises. Griffins are a stubborn bunch. Lancet and Remy were the real experts. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum, sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the Griffins.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
I know. Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really. But dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Смаколика хоче. Ні, грифончиків ми обов'язково, треба буде пошукати. Я манали. Нахер весь цей світ. Якщо в нього не буде грифончиків. Ля в тебе ліжко прикольно. А малий де спить? Опа, це що таке? З дерева. Ля, класно. Я теж таке собі в кімнату хочу. Ля, як класно. Типу храмовник якийсь там. А це з... Ні, це... Ладно. Я думав, це з оригін... Ой, у нього тут теж прикольні фігурки якісь. Хребет якийсь. Нахер нам якийсь хантер на цих... Оп. Ні, не йде далі. Нахера нам якийсь хантер на драконів? У нас оце тип є. Тут, я не знаю, у нього якийсь тут такі... Тут повбивав... всіх. Опа, це ми куди? Що за звук був? Хтось ричав, я чув. Так, там пізніше. Що це за лазер такий? А що це там літає таке? Цікаво. От знову хтось речав. Та йоп. Тут нічого. Окей. Так, що там у нас? Що нам пропонують? Угу. Це я обрати маю? Чи і те мені? Бо я і туди хочу. Давай оце перше. Некрополіс мені цікаво, прям дуже. Як вони його тут переробили, зробили. Щось мені підказує, що Некрополіс краще. Світове якийсь урон. Ну ладно, пофіг, нехай так поки залишається. Так я не обрав? Я ж обрав? Ні, не обрав. Хай поки так буде. Ну давай без хілки будемо тоді. Якось вивеземо.
This is it. No sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Цікаво.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise!
Який
Any
ти?
trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren.
Вже не такий прикольний.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl, what a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
Rook, fellow Morn Watcher.
Rook! Manners mentioned you.
Impressive flock of undead.
Oh, merely the gifts of experience.
The more the merrier.
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Він явно п'є коли чай, то мізинчик відтопирює.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Напиши,
Never
напиши.
thought I'd actually see this place for myself.
Things have changed since you left the Order, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Досить трендіти, пішли давай. Від ктивого гнома нічого не сховаєш. Якесь каміння нове. Перше бачу. Ого.
What's that ahead?
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
The necropolis always surprises.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
Okay, despair separated us.
Собака ти.
Don't panic. That's what this spirit wants.
Ти мене курвиш своїми ТПшками. Ще й рігіть. Стій, гамно.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Через це паркур зробив? Ля. Ова. Давай, open up. Господи, руками не можеш? Фанти якісь.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
Я лутаюсь.
Watching these, they're mindless.
I feel it. What a waste.
I thought you could control them.
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzy of things.
І що? Просто всіх перебити.
I must free that bell.
If you need another watcher, I can help.
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Do you think they still remember me?
Rook, the wisp will follow a watcher when called.
Hail the eyes of the dead.
Are you talking to a wisp?
It's Watcher tradition.
Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Опа.
So, Professor.
А, ні, це не
Just
воно.
Emmerich, please.
You weren't that surprised we need a Fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Ну як блідінг працює? Нереалістично. А. Та ви що? Ну давайте. Давайте отак от.
One for us. I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
Поки нічого. Де чели там? Короче, я тут кристаллів нафармлю.
It's freezing. What kind of magic is this?
О,
Echoes of the despair spirits.
Вархаммер
Misery
пішов.
devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Ось це прям Вархаммер уже пішов. Це офігеть, та ти що, клас. Дуже класно.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then
Так,
I shall
може в
call
цих
for a
штуках?
raid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisp just arrive to the door. A fine hit, Rook.
I'm ready, Rook.
Промазав.
One for us. Be ready.
Так,
Here we go.
треба скіл поміняти.
Have them now.
Поміняти скіл. Ось цей на ось цей.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
You know the necropolis. Always shuffling rooms around.
If If only our predecessors had found better ways to predict its whims.
Can't do this without a wisp.
We've a fight ahead.
На.
That's a win. Here's our second wisp.
Just waiting for us. Almost polite.
I assure you, good warden, not everything in the necropolis is as hostile as despair.
Take your word for it. Trouble nearby. Keep it coming, Rook.
Ready again.
We're clear. Better be ready.
Та йо.
More of that, Rook.
Spectacular rook.
There's the last wisp.
Так, а я зможу ось сюди
Let's
довести?
return to the door.
Вже ж була якась фігня. Ага. Хер там. Окей. А, ці штуки нескінченні. Мгм, окей. Що, щось вилізло? Ні.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
Who'd be dumb enough to trespass in our necropolis?
The mind real.
Мгм. А, скілуха все ж таки в мене є додатково, да? Приїхали.
see we've company.
Мені б вампірик би якийсь, як кайф було б. Та ні, пропало. Та пофіг.
So, we use mass disruption to get rid of all these despair spirits at once.
Precisely. I sense their source near the bell. Ringing will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Як я маю туди дістатись? Схоже, я розумію як. Ай-яй-яй.
What work took you so far away
Це я
from the
помилку
forest?
зробив чи ні?
You remember that uprising of undead nobility a
Наче
while
ні.
ago?
The War of the Banners? I was up in the city when that broke out. I heard a young watcher, Ingolvar, put a stop to it through unorthodox measures.
And got into trouble. It was decided it might be best for that young watcher to see the world.
Ah, say no more.
Твою мать, а як же я маю тоді? Як я маю от там дістати? Він тут не цей, не може.
This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
I don't see any of the more helpful spirits around.
Mage or not, every watcher must trust that the necropolis answers all proper supplications. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Та почекай.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's this magic bell do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Ring the bell, dead demons. Got it.
It also holds great significance on some of our
Thank
equinoctial
you.
rituals.
You already sold me.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Доктор Стрэндж на минималках, блин.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
The Watchers never taught me that.
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Gift is one word for it.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that hand of glory burns out,
Насрато.
so don't dawdle.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls. Understood.
Bayern fighter!
Nice move.
Та заспокойся.
Nice hit.
Destroy them all!
Пісите. Там щит якийсь цікавий в неї був.
Watch for ranged attacks! What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Чому вони ламають? А, ну з того боку, тому що.
Heads up, Despair Demon. Tread lightly.
There! Strike now!
Take the last blow!
Good to go.
Live, you fools!
Live and fight! Time to finish this run! One less spirit of despair in the necropolis. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
What's this? Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Де?
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori,
Давай.
what remains of them will be put to work.
Я вже трішечки заліпаю. Тому треба прискорюватись.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Ой-ой-ой, та ні.
Right.
Це вже наступного разу, бо я вже заліпаю прям дуже сильно. Дякую, хто подивився. Бережіть себе, бережіть своїх близьких.